Okay, last battle with Slowking. See if we can finish strong. Okay, opponent choosing to go first. Going second is not ideal for me. And we get no basics. Okay, that's better. Plenty of basics there, and a telepathic, so that's great. Let's start Latias Slowpoke on the bench, and hold the other two. Remember, you do have to play Meowth from your hand onto the bench during a turn in order to get its effect. And we are facing Abra. They immediately bench Shaman. I was literally just going to say, if they don't have Shaman, this will be over quickly. But they do have Shaman, so this is going to be a grind. And no energy, okay. Pretty good. So telepathic there. Let's grab two more Slowpokes. And Pokepad. Let's do it for Slowking. Yeah, I'll just hold there. The next turn I can Meowth for Lilies. I'll be able to put the Slowking, do Academy, Meowth for Lilies, and then all I will need is maybe Kyurem or Metagross. It just depends on whether they evolve all the way immediately. If they rare Candy, I'll need Metagross. Even Super Cybolt won't be enough to take a one-hit KO on Alakazam. But they don't get it, so I'm also going to give you the Brave Bangle. Brave Bangle to Slowking. I don't think it'll be important in this matchup, but also it won't get shuffled back in the deck. So last ditch catch for Lilies. And I could bench the Lilies Clefairy also, but I don't want to do that. I've got two Predators in play as it is. Not ideal. Okay, I get another Slowking and two more Telepathic. Okay, so let's Boomerang to this one. And I actually don't have like any of my attackers. Or rather, nothing that I copy from for Seek Inspiration. And they get rid of my Stadium. Nighttime Mind doesn't matter against me. They just don't want me to have Academy at night. Wow, and that's it in pass. So they are not having a great start. Zero Aura only helps me against benched EX Pokemon, which they have none of. So evolve for a second Slowking, energy to it. And I actually want to leave a bench space open. So Lilies again. Okay. I do get Secret Box. I think that might be what I do. Yeah, so let's Secret Box. Let's discard that, this, and one of those. And let's get Lilies, Academy, Pokepad, and Lucky Helmet, why not? Okay, so now Wondrous Patch. to this one. Academy at Night back in. Retreat. Promote that one. Lucky Helmet to the active. This way, if they hit into me, I get to draw 2 cards. Pokepad for... Let's go Metagross. Because even though I can't cure him right now, if I get the chance to take out the Shaman, cure him could end up being a good closer. So I'm going to hold on to those at the moment. Seek Inspiration. And yeah, let's just Metallic Hammer for extra damage. Overkill on the Abra. First prize. And they do promote the Shaman, which has the Air Balloon. They must not have like any Kadabra, Alakazam, or even Dunsparce, so it's kind of rare that Alakazam bricks that hard with as many cards as they can draw. Okay. Nighttime Mind comes back in. Sacred Ash for 1 Abra. And they promote Dunsparce. They're not having a good time. Okay, well this is how I need my Academy. I kind of wish I'd gotten Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking instead of Lily's. But let's use the Lily. Wow, speaking of Cypher Maniac. Okay, so let's get another energy onto you. And Super Psybolt. If they can't evolve, Super Psybolt will keep taking knockouts. Okay, enriching to Abra. They can't attack using that, but it does give them 4 cards. Do they get 4 cards to stay in the game? They do. Okay. Pokepad for second Abra, and there's a Kadabra. So yeah, that enriching energy came in clutch for them. They were bricking hard before that. Dawn. Yeah, Dunsparce and Alakazam makes sense. And LGM, okay. Yeah, they can't slight shift me, but it's literally just there to sacrifice. Okay. I think still just Cybolt, right? Well, let's Cypher Maniac. Let's put 2 cards I need up top. Let's do Kangaskhan and Academy. Because eventually they're going to knock out the Slowking. Super Psybolt. Oh, actually, let's attach an energy. Yeah, let's put the Boomerang onto the Slowpoke. Again, preparing for a possible Kyurem sometime in the future. Take out the LGM. And Kangaskhan. So, putting a Kangaskhan on top of the deck seems less wise at this point. Now, they do have Alakazam. They still don't have Psychic Energy anywhere yet. Rare Candy, second Alakazam. Psychic Draw. The Dunsparce. Okay, and so now Alakazam is off to the races. They just drew like 9 cards in one turn, and now they can hit 300 thanks to 15 cards in hand. Enhanced Hammer. Okay, get rid of the telepathic there. Can they not hit me? Yes, they can. Psychic Energy, Lucky Helmet, and Boss. Okay. Who are they bossing? Alright, Latias. So 220. Just enough to take the 2 prizes there. And who do I put up front? We'll just put this Slowking back. And I think I don't want to bench the Kangaskhan anymore. Now that they can reach on it, it feels like a quick way to lose the game. So let's Cypher Maniac. Let's do Metagross. And then what do I want to draw next time? Academy. So I can seek inspiration now. Metagross is on top. And then next turn, I will draw the Academy. Extra damage, Metallic Hammer. I mean, I don't need to do the extra damage, but we're gonna. Meowth also gives out 2 prizes, so even if they take that, they still have to take out 2 more Pokemon. Ooh, this is going to be close. Because they can definitely hit a knockout each turn easily. It's going to be harder for me to do. So getting ahead in the prizes was necessary. Because now that they've got all the cards that they need, it's just a matter of cycling and getting all the attackers each turn. Okay, Slowking goes down. Okay, I only need 2. I can do this. So, Academy. And let's Ultra Ball. Have all 3 of my Kangaskhan's in hand. I am not going to put those down. I would immediately lose the game. And I think I have to do Pheasantipity. Ultra Ball again. Discard those 2. Now I'll get Slowking. And the reason I did this is to maximize the cards that I'm drawing. I've only got 18 cards left in deck. Now I can Lilies. Perfect. Now second Slowking is ready. Flip the script. Okay. Night Stretcher. Get Metagross back. Yeah, I should have used something else earlier so I wasn't having to recover. Like that forced a recovery. Metagross. Seek Inspiration. Metallic Hammer, extra damage. And do they have rare candy? They need to have rare candy, Alakazam, and psychic energy, and they do. Yeah, I guess thanks to Lana's aid last turn. That's the thing with Alakazam is that, your hand is so large, you just have all the things you need. Like, your whole deck is in your hand. Okay, and there's Battle Cage. And I think that's at least 3 academies in the discard. Wow, rare candy Alakazam again. Ooh, it's getting dicey. So the question is, will they take out the Slowking or will they boss? If they boss, surely they go for Pheasantipity. And we have both basically gone through our whole decks. They Gwyn is interesting in there. I mean, it's a pretty good trade. You discard a 1 Pokemon that's non-EX, draw 3 cards for it. So, I mean, it's +2 or +4 if you do 2 of them. Not that they need extra cards. I don't know what they're digging for. Is it the energy? No, there's the energy. Okay. Handheld fan also doesn't matter, because if I just need one more knockout, and so... Okay, so they didn't have any more boss, or it's prized, or they just didn't grab it. Cypher Maniac, and I should have a Night Stretcher left. I do. Okay. Which, of course, I'll be able to draw with Flip the Script. Now I Night Stretcher, well, Academy. Now Night Stretcher. Grab the Metagross again. And they conceded. They saw the combo coming together. They could not avoid me taking one last prize. So that was a tough one. I got ahead, and then they started to come back, and honestly, yeah, it was close. And that's rank up to Giratina in the Ultra League. And so here is the original deck again. So that first version, again, was Smoochum and Mega Slowbro. It was 3-3, just didn't feel consistent. I either won good or lost really quick. So I switched over to the second version, which was the version that Ross Cawthon used at NAIC not too long ago. Much more consistent with Kangaskhan, Boomerang, and this one was 4-0. So yeah, big difference. Ended up with 7 wins and 3 losses, so the best deck of the season so far, 70% win rate. On to the next one.